So what's going on, y'all? What's going on? And welcome back to another live of Vintage Glamour. This is actually the first live of the year, which is crazy. And I know I was supposed to come 2 weeks ago, but I was feeling really, really, really sick. And I said, you know what? I cannot come and do this live if I'm feeling sick. But one thing I did realize is that I definitely have a lot of respect for talk show hosts and people that do this for a living, because I remember I was watching an interview that Oprah did, and she said, you know, but when I would be sick, I could never take a day off. If I'm sick, I have to still come. Oh, what's going on, Derek? I have to still come and, still talk to the people. And, I was thinking that when I was sick that day, like, wow, like, I'm not feeling well right now, but think about Oprah, those people that, probably have had tons of days that they've been sick, and they still have to come in front of an audience and still speak in front of the audience. So I think the next time I'm feeling, not my best, I'm probably going to power through if it's a Sunday and still do that, because, I don't know. I think it's still really, really important to be consistent, although health is wealth. I did think about that, like, wow, I know Oprah never took days off when she was sick, so, but that's a sign. But anyways, we're back for Vintage Glamour, and I'm really, really happy to be here with you all. So in front of me, I actually have an article that I'm going to be putting out tomorrow, and I wanted to really do a live about this article because I know that there are some people that rather read, and there are some people that rather view videos and hear the information through a video. And I'm going to go back and forth. So some lives I'm going to be talking about style and vintage and resale fashion. But other lives or other weeks, I'm going to be doing lifestyle content. I really love doing the lifestyle content with you all, and I also found that you all really like the lifestyle content as well. So in front of me, I actually have another phone of mine and the notes in front of me. So today, we are going to be discussing style realness. So we're getting real today. We are getting real today. And the topic for today is the 4 style don'ts of fashion. The 4 style don'ts of fashion. And I definitely want to start it off with this topic for the Vintage Glamour Live, because I know a lot of people are thinking about ways to revamp their styles in 2021, which I think is amazing. Even I'm really thinking about ways that I can revamp my style as well. So this is going to be the topic for today. So the number 1 style don't is be inspired by someone's style, but you don't need to copy it. So I put a post up, I think it was, I would say Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I'm not exactly too sure. But I put up a post on the page that you all can literally still go see. And it was a post of Rihanna. And I stated how, it's important to be, inspired by these celebrity styles, but you don't want to necessarily copy, Rihanna's style or Beyonce's style. That's Rihanna's style, that's Beyonce's style, but that's not your style. And to be very, very honest with y'all, I think this is the number 1 reason, other than caring what people think about what you wear. This is the number 1 reason why a lot of people feel like they don't have their own personal style, because they copy what everybody else is doing. And it's so important to be inspired. You can see someone wear something and be like, wow, that is dope. I want to try to rock that. Let me see how I can rock that, but let me see how I can rock that my own way. You know what I mean? So it's really, really important to be inspired, but don't necessarily copy every single thing that you see somebody wear, because you're not letting your individuality shine. You're not letting your light shine, and that is so important with style and with fashion. I'm telling you, when you start to wear the things that you want to wear, it is really, really liberating. So this year, try to be inspired, but try not to copy. Try not to copy. Rock things your own way. Let your own individuality shine in 2021. Even if you might be nervous, like, I don't really know, if I can wear this, that's the number 1 sign that you should try it out, all right? So take a chance on yourself. Be inspired this year, but don't copy someone else's style. So that's number 1. All right, let me scroll, since this is the article. Number 2, you don't need the style to be in style to wear it. Wear what you want. So this is a big deal, and this might seem really cliche, like, oh, I already know that, but it's not. There's a lot of people that will need a style to be in style before they wear it, and it's really, really important for you to know that trends, they come and go, but you are the trendsetter. You know, you are the trendsetter, and you always want to keep that in mind. Like, wait, I am the trendsetter. I am the one that's, you know, recreating looks and wearing my own sense of fashion and my own sense of style here. You know, you don't need, you know, the newsboy cap to be in style for you to wear the newsboy cap. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to be like, you know what? No, I love newsboy caps. I'm going to wear newsboy caps because I love newsboy caps. You know, so that's really, really, really important. You don't need things to be in style or for them to be trendy for you to wear them. And in resale fashion, that's one of the biggest things that lures people into resale fashion, is the fact that people really want to stray away from, you know, the trends that they would see in certain stores. I know, you know, Forever 21, which I don't even know if Forever 21 is still around, which is crazy. I used to work there back in the day, but that's besides the point. But, you know, Forever 21, that used to be a really, really trendy store. And, you know, I know when I first started thrifting, you know, going to the thrift store versus going to Forever 21 was great for me. I'm like, wow, like, I'm really finding things that are not in style, but I really love. You know, these are things that everybody doesn't really have, and I don't really care though. You know, I felt like I didn't really need to wear the things that everybody else was wearing or that was in style, right? So keep that in mind. That is definitely a style don't. Like, you really don't need things to be in style for you to wear the style. So that is number 2. Number 3. So hopefully this don't hurt anybody's feelings, but I got to keep it real with this one. I got to keep it real. All right. So don't mask having style by wearing luxury items. You can wear all of the luxury items you want, but if you don't have style, then you don't have style. This is a big deal. Like, there's a lot of people that you will see that will wear the Gucci's and the Louis and the Fendi, and they look tacky. Straight up, they look tacky. And I think it's because they'll throw all that stuff on. It's like, oh, now I got style. You know, I'm out here. I got my Fendi belt on. I got my Gucci jacket on. I'm looking nice. But sometimes people can look really, really tacky. And it's just because people just don't have style. You know, you could wear your luxury items. A lot of people actually thrift for luxury items, you know, and there are also a lot of resale fashion brands that resell luxury items. So I don't think it's bad to wear luxury items at all. What I'm saying is, you can't mask the fact that you have absolutely no style by wearing luxury items. That's a major style don't. And a lot of people don't realize that, because a lot of people throw luxury items on to mask the fact that they really don't have style, or probably to fit in, right? And it doesn't matter. If you don't have style, you can't throw on, you know, some Gucci belt or a Gucci jacket and think, you know, you're styling. No. Obtain the style first and then wear the luxury items after. So that is a major style don't. And like I said, hopefully that didn't hurt anybody's feelings, because I know people love luxury items. But I had to keep it real, because that's true. That's definitely very true. And number 4, there are no rules in fashion. So there are no rules in fashion at all. I know I'm talking about the style don'ts here, right? But, you know, when people say things like, oh, you know, you can't wear white after Labor Day, or you can't wear this, or you can't wear that. Like, as you can see, it's definitely past Labor Day, and I'm wearing white. You know, it's January 24th, and I am wearing white, you know, and it's because I wanted to wear this today, and also I refuse to conform. And that's how you have to think about it too. Refuse to conform, you know. So don't follow any fashion rules. There are no rules in fashion. You make the rules. You make the rules. You know, you really want to think of fashion as art, you know, your body being the canvas, you know, and your clothing being the painting. You really want to think of it as art. So there are no rules in art, right? There are no rules in self-expression, right? So always remember that. There are no rules in fashion. There are a lot of articles out that will say that, though. Like, the fashion rules that you should follow, or the fashion rules that this. Like, high-profile magazines will have a lot of articles about fashion rules for the winter or fashion rules for the spring. for several different seasons. And that can also make people feel like, dang, like there are rules that I gotta follow too. And, I'm just trying to find my own personal style, but you're telling me that there are rules that I have to follow. So always remember that there are no rules, but there are certainly fashion don'ts. There are no rules, but there are certainly fashion don'ts. And the 4 fashion don'ts that I told you all today, I definitely hope that you all found them helpful. And I'm only telling you all of them because I want you all to grow. And I want you all to embrace your own individuality. Like, that is one of the biggest missions of Key to Fashion. It's you can have style, yes. You can dress nice, yes. But are you embracing your individuality? Is that individuality shining through with your style? Do you feel liberated when you put something on? Do you feel like this is me when you put something on? That's really one of my biggest missions here. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this live today. And as always, please let me know in the DMs, like, whatever topics you all would like me to discuss. I know that people have told me things in the DMs and also told me things in the Insta stories when I asked, which I really find very helpful, that you all continue to engage with me, because on this sort of digital world, that's what I need the most, is to find ways to engage with this community the most, and to feel like there's a sort of interactive element here, because we're not offline. And it's so important for us to connect. So I really love when you all respond to the questions that I ask, and when you all just connect with me via DM. I really love that. And next week I'm going to come back again and do another live. And like I stated before, 1 week we'll be talking about fashion. The next week we'll be having a lifestyle content. So lifestyle content will be next week. And once again, if anyone has any topics pertaining to lifestyle content, I also will appreciate that as well. And sorry, I know that people have been joining, and like, I have a hard time, like, I know people are in and out, and I have a hard time, like, seeing who's here, responding. But I just want to, thank each and every one of you all that tunes in, and also each and every one of you all that tunes in after and watches the lives as well. I know a lot of people tune in after and watch the lives, which I totally understand. I probably would be one of those people as well that would tune into a live while I'm eating my dinner and watching it afterwards. But as always, I really appreciate you all just tuning in and for your support. And I'm really excited for 2021. I really have a lot of ideas for Key to Fashion, and I'm really hoping that this pandemic stops so that I can go offline a bit. I definitely want to start going offline again. I have a lot of ideas for going offline, and I want to do an event in February. I have an idea in mind, but the only thing that's stalling me is the pandemic. I don't want anybody to come to the event and then next thing you know, you get coronavirus, because I would feel way too bad. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm kind of going to just see what happens and see what my gut tells me to do. But I'm really wanting to step offline and find more ways to connect with you all offline. I love it. I really love to connect with you all offline as well as online. So I don't want the online crew to feel left out here. I don't want y'all to feel left out, but I am a people person. I love connecting with people in person. I love holding conversations. I love that. That's how I am. I appreciate you too, Derek. Oh, I appreciate you too. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Derek is super helpful. A great friend, a great friend indeed. Super helpful. Thank you for your support, Derek, for real. So, yeah, we'll see what happens this year, but it is truly a blessing to be here. It's definitely been a crazy time. It's been a crazy time, but it's truly a blessing to be here, and that's always what I remind myself. Things might not have gone as I have planned, but everything will work out in the end. So always remind yourself of that. You might be feeling like, man, I hope 2021 will be better than 2020, and it will be. Keep a positive mind, and things will work out, because honestly, they always do. They do. So Thank you once again, you all, for tuning in, and I hope you all have a lovely day. It seems to be a sunny day today, so I hope you all are having a good day wherever you all are at, whatever cities or states you all are at. And, as always, do not forget to let me know what ideas you all have, any ideas you all have. I know people also send me ideas for the site. People send me ideas for events. I appreciate it all. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't come and give me an idea. I'm not like that. I love when people do things like that. I find it super helpful and very, very, very kind. So thank you once again, you all, for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great one. Bye now.